Welcome to Heart Attack Awareness. If you're over 50, your heart has worked hard for decades. Through every night of sleep, every stressful morning, and every skipped bedtime. But what if one of the most powerful ways to protect your heart isn't found in a pill, a workout, or a special food, but in your sleep? Today's episode is about a silent but critical fix: improving your sleep to prevent heart attacks. We're going deep into the science behind why sleep becomes even more important after 50, what it does to your cardiovascular system, and the exact strategies that can transform your sleep into a powerful heart-saving tool. Most people know that bad sleep makes you tired, but they don't realize it also stiffens your arteries, raises your blood pressure, disrupts hormones, increases inflammation, and makes you more vulnerable to heart attacks, especially as you age. And the worst part? Poor sleep is more common after 50 than ever before. Let's fix that starting today. As we age, our sleep architecture changes. The amount of deep, restorative sleep called slow-wave sleep decreases. Our sleep becomes lighter, more fragmented, and more sensitive to noises and disruptions. This is natural, but it's also dangerous. Because deep sleep is when your body repairs itself, and more importantly, when your cardiovascular system resets. During deep sleep, your heart rate slows, blood pressure drops, and your blood vessels get a much-needed break. This nightly dip is crucial. It allows the heart muscle to relax and prevents long-term wear and tear. But if you don't get enough deep sleep, or your sleep is constantly interrupted, that nightly reset never happens. Your heart stays in a stress state, night after night. Over months or years, that stress adds up. One of the biggest heart threats from poor sleep is high blood pressure. People who sleep fewer than 6 hours per night consistently have a significantly higher risk of developing hypertension. That's because the sympathetic nervous system, the one responsible for fight or flight, remains more active when sleep is inadequate. This keeps your blood vessels tense, your heart rate elevated, and your cortisol levels high. All of this damages the vascular system over time. Now let's talk inflammation, the root of nearly every chronic disease. Poor sleep increases levels of inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein and interleukin-6. These chemicals damage the lining of your blood vessels, promote plaque buildup, and trigger clot formation. In short, they make your arteries more likely to clog and more likely to rupture. Studies show that people with sleep apnea, a condition where breathing repeatedly stops during sleep, have higher levels of inflammation and are up to 4 times more likely to have a heart attack. But even without apnea, fragmented or insufficient sleep can cause similar problems. Sleep also influences glucose metabolism and insulin sensitivity. When sleep is restricted, the body becomes more resistant to insulin, which means blood sugar stays elevated. This leads to higher triglyceride levels, more belly fat, and eventually metabolic syndrome, all of which increase heart attack risk. A single week of sleep deprivation can make a healthy person temporarily prediabetic. And if you're over 50, your natural insulin sensitivity is already declining, making sleep even more critical. Let's not forget cholesterol. Research shows that poor sleep leads to lower HDL, the good cholesterol, and higher LDL, the bad kind. This imbalance accelerates the buildup of arterial plaque. Add that to higher blood pressure, more inflammation, and increased blood sugar, and you have a perfect storm for a heart attack. But the good news? It's fixable and often without medication. Restoring high-quality sleep can reverse many of these changes. Let's go through what works. First, regulate your sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, even on weekends, anchors your body's circadian rhythm. This helps you fall asleep faster and enter deep sleep more easily. If you're over 50, your melatonin levels may have declined naturally. Having a consistent routine helps your brain know when to produce melatonin and when to start winding down. Second, manage light exposure. Bright light in the evening, especially from phones and TV screens, suppresses melatonin. On the flip side, Getting sunlight in the morning boosts alertness and reinforces your natural rhythm. Make it a habit to get 15 minutes of outdoor light within an hour of waking. In the evening, use warmer lighting, reduce screen brightness, or wear blue light blocking glasses after sunset. Third, cut back on stimulants and alcohol. Caffeine lingers in your body for 6 to 8 hours. That afternoon cup of coffee may still be active at bedtime, reducing your deep sleep. Alcohol might help you fall asleep faster, but it disrupts sleep cycles, especially REM and slow-wave sleep, and increases nighttime awakenings. If you drink, do it early and in moderation. Let's go deeper. If you're over 50 and wake up multiple times at night, consider what your body is telling you. Do you need to use the bathroom? That could be from excess fluids before bed or a sign of poor bladder health. Are you overheating? That could be hormonal changes or an overheated room. Are you anxious or restless? That's your nervous system stuck in sympathetic mode. Each of these has specific fixes. To stay asleep longer, keep your bedroom cool and dark. A temperature of 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, is ideal for most people. Use blackout curtains or a sleep mask to block light. Consider white noise machines or earplugs to reduce disruptions. Your sleep environment should feel like a cave, cool, quiet, and dark. Next, establish a wind-down ritual. This isn't optional. Your body needs a clear signal that it's time to shut down. Turn off bright lights. Put your phone away. Do something calming. Light stretching, reading, journaling, or taking a warm bath. Meditation or breath work can also be powerful. Try this simple breathing technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, exhale for 8. Repeat 4 times. This slows your heart rate and activates the parasympathetic nervous system. Supplements can help too, but they're not magic. Magnesium glycinate helps relax muscles and improve sleep quality. Melatonin can be useful short-term, especially for resetting your rhythm after travel or schedule changes. Herbal options like valerian root or chamomile may help ease anxiety. Always consult your doctor first, especially if you're on medications. If you have undiagnosed sleep apnea, don't ignore it. If you snore loudly, wake up gasping, or feel tired despite a full night in bed, ask your doctor about a sleep study. Sleep apnea is massively underdiagnosed in people over 50, and it's one of the strongest, most reversible risk factors for heart attacks. Here's something else to consider: your evening meals. Eating too close to bedtime can impair digestion and disturb sleep. Aim to finish dinner 2 to 3 hours before bed. Keep evening meals light and balanced. Protein, healthy fat, and fiber. Avoid spicy foods, heavy desserts, or sugary snacks, which can spike insulin and cortisol and keep you awake. Let's hear from Robert, age 63. For years, he suffered from poor sleep. He'd wake up tired, nap during the day, and struggle with high blood pressure and cholesterol. After learning about sleep's role in heart health, he overhauled his routine. No screens after 9 p.m., magnesium before bed, and a consistent 10:30 bedtime. Within 3 months, his blood pressure dropped by 18 points, he lost 12 pounds, and his energy soared. His cardiologist reduced his medication dosage, all thanks to sleep. Another strategy that works: movement during the day. Not only does daily activity improve heart health directly, it also helps you sleep better at night. Aim for 30 minutes of moderate activity, like walking, before sunset. It lowers cortisol, improves insulin sensitivity, and raises sleep pressure, your body's internal signal that it's time to rest. But avoid intense exercise too close to bedtime, as it can be too stimulating. Your mindset matters too. Many people over 50 fear waking up during the night, but occasional wake-ups are normal, even healthy. What matters is how quickly you return to sleep. Don't check your phone. Don't turn on bright lights. Just breathe, stay calm, and gently return to your rest. Sleep is not a battle, it's a return. Finally, journal your sleep. Track your bedtime, wake time, how you felt in the morning, and any night awakenings. Patterns will emerge. You'll learn what helps and what hurts. Sleep is personal. What works for one person may not work for another. But once you unlock your own rhythm, your body begins to heal. To recap, if you're over 50, your sleep could be the most important tool you have to protect your heart. Deep, consistent, high-quality sleep lowers blood pressure, reduces inflammation, balances cholesterol, improves glucose control, and supports vascular repair. Every night is a new chance to heal or a missed opportunity. This isn't just about avoiding heart attacks. It's about energy, clarity, mood, and quality of life. Sleep is your reset button, and the best part? It's free, natural, and completely within your control. This has been Heart Attack Awareness. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more life-saving habits and don't miss our next episode, where we reveal the one exercise every over 50 heart needs. Until then, sleep well, your heart depends on it.